What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Terrance Gibson. This presentation I have for you is so out of this world, I had to come to space to give it to you. Literally. Manifest FX. Changing lives one at a time by the masses. This is nothing like you ever seen before Forex. Everything that you will find in your regular Forex companies, plus more. Way more value than anything out there. Autotrader, which is amazing. Manual trades coming from signals and showing you how to trade and trading with you. Amazing. Academy, teaching you how to trade, everything you need to learn how to trade. Amazing. Then you got a comp plan, rewards, and so much more. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. Go ahead and share my screen. Manifest, how to manifest your dream life. That's what we're here for, to help you manifest your dream life. It's not always about us. It's about you. We're already in it. We're already growing. But it's for us to tell you so you can jump in it too. You know what I'm saying? So, how to manifest your dream life. You are about to discover the secrets of the wealthy and the power of AI technology. The wealthy already has this. You wonder why the rich stay rich. Now you got some football players and some basketball players that get out there and blow their money because they're trying to hang with. You can't be coming off the bench and hanging with Jordan. I mean, the money's different, totally different. They blow their money. We're not talking about them. Football players, you got a $1 million a year contract and you buy a $15 million house. I don't know why people do the dumb stuff that they do, but we're going to show you how to grow your money so that you can afford whatever house but then still have the money coming in. That's the other thing. Let your money work for you and stop working for your money. We're going to be stress-free making this money. So the key takeaways we want you to have from this thing is the power of Forex. It's a $6 trillion market, $6.6 trillion market daily. So that's how much money is running through this. So we're just trying to get our piece of the pie and take care of our families and our families and our friends and whoever else, Father, and just taking over the world. Whoever taking over the world. You hear me say, Father, I'm about to start busting out in prayer. But anyway, we're going to take over the world. Our AI technology, it works for you. Only thing I did was open up my broker account, connect the AI bot to my broker account, and that's it. That's all I did. Everything else is done by the company. Everything else is done. So it's super passive income. I mean, I don't only have to, I can check it at the end of the day, like check it around 5 o'clock, around the time when it takes that break between 5 and 6. Just check it before it starts the new day. You can do it that way. What sets manifest apart? We went over that in the beginning. All the things that we have and much more. We're adding more daily. Our tools and education went over those. There's so many different things, and I'm gonna show you some in the package when we go over the package. And then a lifetime special monthly price. You have to get in by January 4th to get this price. This video is being done on January 2nd. So hopefully you tuned into the channel. You're one of my subscribers and you take advantage of this, and I'm gonna put it on Facebook and send it out. You need to give me an IG account or TikTok. It just gotta be a shorter video. But let's keep on rolling. So these are the gains that the bot had that triggered a lot of us to join this way in the beginning. Look at these gains, 782% gains on this account. So this account had $30,000 put into it. They withdrew $40,000 and it still has a balance of $40,000. So the profit total was $50,000, $50,622 from working with this bot. Now, does that look good to you or what? Does that look good to you or what? And remember, this is hands-free. You open up your broker account, put whatever you're going to put in there. You take the AI, you go to your PAM, You connect it. You connect your account and you're in the bot. That's it. You connect it to the master account. That's it. Nothing else. And we'll show you how to do all that. And it's so simple. It's so simple. The most time you're going to have is trying to figure out how you want to send your money. Cash App. If you're not in America, Instacoin, or if you already got a bunch of Bitcoin inside of a wallet, you can just send that over. It's whichever way you want to do it. Whichever one. I mean, if you like Velo, I don't really care for Velo, but that's what you want. That's what you want. Elite packages. So full access to the education, harmonic scanner compass comes with it. Exclusive elite trading ideas for the group. Access to the standard trading bot. So if you come in with the elite package, you get the standard trading bot. When we did our trading on Thursday, the elite trading bot did one right at 1.8%. And the platinum bot did 3.9%. 3.9, 1.8. Obviously 3.8, 3.9 is excellent. But 1.8, if you do that times 30, well, if you do it times 20, you're still up here past 30%. So, you're still making more than 30% even off of this one, if this is where you choose to come in at. But you figure you're really never going to pay this price again because your money's going to start coming out of your earnings. So especially just come with this one because until the 4th, you're getting this one right here for $105. And you get a better return. But some days this is going to be greater than what it did. And this one is going to be just as great. So whichever one you come in at. But Platinum Elite has everything the Elite has. And then has access to the Platinum Elite trading bot. Income disclaimer. Past profits cannot be the example for future profits. So you can't use past profits to say that, oh yeah, I'm gonna make that in the future. And you have to have this income disclaimer for the government. But what the bot has been known to do is 20 to 50%. 20 to 50%. And that's why they put it in there. Actually, it was about 27 to 50, but who's counting? 20 to 50%. So anywhere in that range, 20% is actually 50% is where I'm at, out of this world. So you got excellent, which is excellent usually means like the top of the line, and 50% is out of this world. So if the bot Thursday did 3.9%, let's say if you round it over to 4 times about 20, that's going to be an 80% month if it keeps doing what it's doing. So that means it didn't broke out like I broke out into the world, out of the world into space. It didn't broke out into space. So that's what you're going to get. And then we have the royalty, which you have to get at this price is going up to $359 when it so this is the actual sell price. So you get all the stuff from the Platinum Elite, and then you get 3 Platinum Elite bots working for you at the same time. So you would have 3 different accounts. And what you do with those accounts, you come in at royalty, excuse me, you either have 2 working that you don't touch and 1 that you do. You can put the most money in the one that you're going to touch. So say if you do, and I'm going to show you in a minute on my calculator, say if you got $6,000, right? You put $5,000 in the account you're going to touch. You take $500 and $500, put them in the other 2 accounts and don't touch them. And they're going to be Platinum Elite accounts. And I'm going to show you why you don't touch them. And once you see this, a lot of people will come in under royalty. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. So we just went over that. What you going to make from the bot? That's an income right there. You don't even have to do anything else past that. But why do we got a compensation plan? Everybody you introduce on your first level, 15% total revenue. So if they come in at the 105, of course, it's like $15 and some change. But if they come in at the Platinum Elite and then they come in now, if they come in now at the Platinum Elite, they lock into the 279. But if they come in later at the 359, you're getting 15% of that. 15% per person. And then after you do 5 people, introducing 5 people, you unlock your second level and you're getting 5% of those people. So everybody, you get 5% of what they bring in. So if they bring in more platinum elite, or royalties, you get 5% off of each one of their accounts. And after you refer 10 people, you have to pay the company. It's a 75-25% split for the AI doing all the work, because that's what it does. You don't do anything. You put money in your broker account, you connect the bot, and you don't do anything else. They do everything else. So they need to be compensated. So 75-25. But once you introduce 10 people to this, they give you a 20% bonus of the people that's under you, of their 25% that they get from them. So say people got a $100,000 account. Their account is making $100,000 a month, $10,000 a month. Think about that. So if they take their 25%, which is going to be $2,500, you're getting $500 out of that per person. I mean, that's just basic math. So you check it out. You're going to get 5% of that 25. Really is going. It's like they're doing 75, 20 for them and 5 for you. Once you get over 10 personals, so go get those 10 personals. Well, join first, then go get your 10 personals. But I'm sure you are ready. And on top of that, this is just the beginning. I'm not gonna go over all these. I'm gonna leave it on the screen long enough you can see it while I'm talking what they are saying. But you have 10 personals. That's when you open up the other 5%. You're already making 5% off of your second level, and now they're going to give you iPod Pros and a Page to Live merch or $200. Jump down, 250 personals, Rolex, or 6,000 cash. You see all the beautiful things in the middle. You get these every time you get to the next one. That's what I'm saying. You can just read them all. I'm just going to try to make this video a little shorter. I mean, I want to go to the next one, but come on now. 7-star Hotel Dubai. That's the hotel right on the beach on the corner. It costs $10,000 a night to stay in. You come to 250. See, this is the one I like the most. 2,500. G-Wagon, Range Rover. That's it right there, boy. Or $75,000 cash. By the time you got 2,500 personals, $75,000 cash is just going to be like pennies on the dollar. You can just take the Range Rover. Or take the 75 and put it in another account. I mean, it's up to you what you do. You're not going to need it to put it in an account because you're going to be doing very well. You get 5,000 personals, Lambo, Ferrari. If you didn't already buy a Lambo, they're going to give you a Lambo, give you the Lambo. This not like one of those, you go down there and sign up and they'll pay you monthly for it. No, you get it. Or just take the $150,000 cash. So by the time you get the 5,000 personals, you done probably brought all your exotic cars. So you might just take the cash. You might take the cash at this one. You get 1,000 personals. I mean, you might take the cash or you might take the trip. Probably take the trip by this time because you got the cash. And so, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is on this one. All right. Without further ado, let's move on. Let me see. So these are the returns that the bot showed us and why we all jumped in. So this is what it did this year, 2020. So January, 32%, February, 28%, all the way up to November. Can't count December because we're in December. So December's not on it. So you wonder like, okay, well, what is that on average? So what I did the math for you. I like math, so let's go ahead and move this calculator over here. So this percentage of what it done before, this is the average monthly, 38.27% average. And you can see the numbers up here, 32, 28, 42, and put it right. Yeah, 50 stops there. 50, 27, 20, 52, 49, excuse me, 36, 40, and now divided by 11 because that's 11. That's 11 months. You got 38%. That's the average for the darn year. 38% per month for a year. That's not 38% for just the year. That's 38% per month per year. And we're going to jump into my calculator right here in a minute. And it's going to break down. And once you see it, you're going to be like, what? On how great this is. Remember, you still got the comp plan. You still got all those lavish gifts you're going to get. You still got the manual trading. They're like 6, 7, 8, and 0 right now on the manual trading. Will we lose trades? Yes, we will. Does the boss lose trades? Yes, but the trades are so small. Because you got stop loss. We put our stop loss in. So if you lose a trade, you're only losing a little bit. But when you win a trade, oh, the pips are stacking up. So it's up to you where you want to leverage. You want 0.01. If you want a lot size at 0.01, you do 0.01. You'll be making pennies to $1. You do 0.1, you'll be making 10s to 100. You do a 1 on the front, you'll be making hundreds to thousands, depending on how many pips. You do a 0, 1, 0 point, a 10 on the front. That's a beauty. You will do that. So obviously you can see you're making thousands of dollars from one trade. And that's when you get comfortable, that's what you're doing. But you'll see how the trades go and how the great traders they have, and they're adding more and more traders. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy, man. This company is set till Jesus come back. I'm just trying to tell you. That's it. That's it. That's all I can tell you. All right, let's see. Let's go to this handy dandy calculator that I promised you. So I wanted to show you on my, because my results, I made the 3.9% on the first day. So let's just see you on here. You can do this by the month, but I'm going to just do 3.9 and do about $19.50. Pretty much works out right. So really that's just for that one day, but we consider for the month because that's the only day we did was the end of the day, end of the month, Thursday, right before New Year's Eve. And that's what it made. So my account jumped up $19.50. $19.50. Matter of fact, let's just play with this. Let's just say if that's all it does, a 3.9 cent. Look how your account goes up. It still goes up crazy. But that's not the numbers that we're getting here. That's just me playing with the one time that day. And this calculator is not good enough to do per day. Because just to show you, but 3.9, you could use a regular calculator to do it. We know we trade, and I like this one because it keeps everything else you did on the side. So you don't lose it. So we know 3.9. So say if it does it for the 20 trading days, that's in a month. Sometimes it's more. It's 21, 22. But we're going to go with 20. That's 78%. That's what we're looking forward to on a 20 to 50% bot promise income disclaimer. Got to keep saying income disclaimer. Past profits, don't say that you can get it in the future. Okay? I'm just going to make that short, make it easy. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that out of here. All right. So let's go back to it. So like I was saying, if you come in elite and you just get one bot, say you come in with $500, that's what you have. You paid your $105, you put $500 in your account, you did what we did that first day, you made $19. So say we're going to do this out. Now we're going to do it out for the month because this is what it's work on. But we're not going to go to 78. We're going to half that and go to 40 because 40 is comfortable for everything, right? So let's go to 40% per month. We're not even going to go no higher than that. So after 12 months, look what your account did. And this right here shows you how your account grows month by month, all the way until you get to 12 months. And that's how you get your 28,000. So $500 turns into 28,000. So like I said before, if you come in royalty, you have $6,000. You take 5 and put it in an account that you want to use to do whatever you want to do with. Live off of, spend, take trips, buy something, whatever you want to do. If you just want to take the money off the top. But you take 2 $500 accounts because you got the bots anyway. And just let them sit. Don't touch them. This is what your money's going to be doing. So you don't touch it for 12 months, you got 28,000. Way more money than you had when you started. And that's just from your side accounts. So you got 2 of those, right? Right. So now You didn't touch it for 24 months. Let's see how that changes. Look at these numbers. Half here, there, you up to $1 million. 2 years, $500 account, 40% per month. Like I said, we're on the verge for 78% income disclaimer. So if something if the bot decided to work half the month and then decide to work the other half of the month, we'll still be at 40%. So I don't know what to tell you. That's where we're at. That's exactly where we're at. So you don't touch this money for 2 years. Remember, you got 3 bots working. You had $6,000. You put the money in. Remember, this is 500. So if you only had 1,500, you got $500 in one account that you letting it grow and you want to mess with it, whatever, and you got the other 2 you're not touching. This is the same amount of money you're going to get. I was just saying for somebody that had 6,000, because the $5,000 account after a certain amount of time, I mean, you can the profits you can start spending them and using them to live off of if you had to. So that's $1 million in 2 years. So like I did in my last video, who's going to college and making $1 million in 2 years? Who's going to community? That's community college. That's not a 4-year. That's not Harvard. It's not Yale. Even if you go to those schools, you're not coming out making that amount of money. What? Where are you going to go and make that amount of money? What investment you going to put money in that you can take $500 and leave it alone for 2 years and make $1 million? That's almost $2 million, though. I keep saying $1 million. That's $1.6 million. So my bad. You know what I'm saying? So say, you like the 1.6, but you like, man, shoot. I'm making money in my other account. I'm spending it. I'm going to let these doors keep riding. Or say if you take one account and you take some of the money and just let it keep riding. Whatever you choose to do, it's your money. You do what you choose to do. But say you leave the other one alone for 3 years. So I like to come here and then come here. You had $91 million. $500 times 40% a month. 36 months. $91 million. So that's like community college in another year. See what I'm getting at? If you're in this business and you had children, you take $500, you put it in her account. And instead of them going to school, just have them work for you for 4 years. Just use them jokers up, build something, build the deck, build the fence around the house, have them build the little shed in the back, get them to do something for 4 years, whatever you want them to do. Or even if you're sending them to school, if you just want them to go to school for, they just want to take a certain trade that they got to go to school for to learn because that's what they want to do in life, they can still have this. You put this as $500. You can't afford college, but you can afford to put $500 in the account and let it sit for 4 years. So when they do get out of school, they ain't even got to know about it. Just give it to them. Here you go. You got 5 kids, $2,500. $2,500. This is all going to, the math is going to work out the same. If you want to just do one account and you can't afford the other accounts and you do $2,500, it's enough to in there, boom, boom, 455. So you divide it by 5 and you give them their share. $455 million. And remember, you got your other accounts working for you. So this could be your children's account. So you can live off of one, let one stack up for like a 2-year plan, and then let that one just stay forever. I mean, I don't know how much you want to retire having $455 million. I mean, I would tell you, let's go back to the 500 though. So say if it's 4 years. Remember, they had in school for 4 years. 4 years, you didn't invest it. That's $1, $2, $5 billion return off of $500. 40%, 48. So if this does way more than that, I mean, that's just crazy. Even if it, you know what? I like this. Even if it doesn't do that, say if it does half, I just like to show you the numbers. That's my thing. I'm a numbers guy. I want to show you what you're going to come out with. 4 years. Remember, 4 years of college turns into a $35,000 job in a lot of debt. So this is what you give your job. Boom. $3 million. And matter of fact, if you just started working, you don't have no children. You want to retire in 20 years with all these great benefits and $2,000 a month to live off of and hoping so scared you're still around. This is 4 years. You $3 million to the good. You can't live off of $3 million? You can't live off $3 million. Say you get to here and you're like, man, shoot, that's some good money. I'm going to take $2 million out. And then I'm going to put $1 million back. Well, because you left $1 million in there, right? So we had 100,000. Here we go. Boom, boom. That's $1 million. Still 20%. And you just do it for 12 months because you took the 2 million out. You 2,100,000 something because you know you ready to do some things. This is what your money does. It turns into $8 million in 1 year off of 20%. This is why the rich stay rich. That's why we need to get there so we can have what they have. And it's not a covetous thing. It's the fact of why stay broke when you have the means to be rich. That's stupid. That's a mentality thing. That's like the dude living check to check with $2,000-3,000 on his body. But Bill Gates, you see him walk down the street, he got on some wrinkled shorts, some socks that probably don't match. His shoes going to cost money, and that Rolex going to cost money. And his glasses are going to cost money. The shirt going to be like a polo shirt that anybody can afford. And whatever he's jumping out, it's going to cost money. You see the difference between how rich people spend money and broke people spend money? Broke people got $2,000 on their body to live in the projects. What is wrong with you? Mentality got to shift. Mentality got to shift. So this is just me playing with the $500. So that's just your $500 account. So we ain't even talking about the $5,000 account that you kept for yourself. And we'll start it off with the meager 20%. Because I don't want to blow your mind. Because once you obviously you can see at 20%, you made $44,000 off your $5,000 account. So you'd have made another almost $40,000 on top of the 5. So you either can just let this keep doing this every year and take the 30 to 40,000 off and live off of that. Because it's probably better to take it at the end of the year. Or say you got some stuff going on where you don't need to touch it. And you let it go for 2 years. That's $400,000. 2 years off of $5,000. And this is 20%. That's the minimum of the minimum. The elite bot gonna do better than that. Income disclaimer. I'm just showing you at 20%. Let's go back to the 12. 44,000. So say it does 30%. $116,000. 40%. $283,000 off of $5,000. So do you mean to tell me that you did, after you did that $5,000, you made $283? After 12 months, you be like, you know what? I'll take 183 and I'll leave 100,000 in there. Since I'm making money like that. And I'm gonna let that ride for 12 months. 1, 2, 3. $5 million. You see how the rich get richer and stay rich? Because this is what they're doing. If we have an AI bot working Forex, you don't think they have one? All these big companies that tell you to give them your money and they'll trade for you, you don't think they have one? Come on now. And then the knowledge of trading is a skill. So they probably got people that's on the floor that's making them the same amount of money trading. I've seen guys that stay in their basement and never come out, and they trade for companies and trade for themselves and for their families and make a killing. So I like to spend a little bit of time on it because I want you to stretch your mind and see where you can go. You can go to circlemarkets.com, Forex Compounding Calculator. circlemarkets.com, Forex Compounding Calculator. And as soon as you get to circlemarkets.com, Forex Compounding might just pop up because everybody uses it. And if you come here and you go to another calculator, just click on Compounding Calculator. It says it's for Forex. And it's going to add up the days right and everything that you need. And then you can watch it here. So it's not like you see, okay, say if you want to stop in 6 months, you have 700,000. But shoot, if you still got that 180,000, I mean, you hope you can go blow it. So you put 1,000 back to work for you, just 100,000. And don't forget about the other two accounts if you're royalty. But if this is your only account, look at what you're doing. Let's go back to the 5,000. So in 6 months, you were at $37,000. You see that? So the thing is, once it gets past that 6 month, well, actually the fifth, well, shoot, they all pretty good. But I'm saying jumping like 10,000 once you get there around here. See? 26, 37, 52, that's more than 10,000. 73, 100, that's 30,000. Well, 27, give or take. See how it jumps as it goes? And you can play with this calculator, but I like to just play with it too because not only am I telling you, I'm motivating me. Because I'm a doer. I don't have to just talk about it. I jumped in, I'm already in, I'm rolling. It's time for you to get in. Hit me up. I'm going to leave my email at the bottom, cell phone number at the bottom. Hit me up. And after the 4th, when we get our links, I'll put my link inside these videos. But right now, just contact me directly and I'll get you in. And we can get you rolling. All right? This your boy, Terrance Gibson, saying I love you. Jump in when you get it. As soon as possible. I know when you get a chance. Jump in as soon as possible. You know what I mean? All right. I'm out.